trying to send Justin this picture of Road Hard and put up wet, but
Oh no.
Okay. There we go.
it's Twitch safe.
I didn't say it wasn't. It's just
Trust me,
Hey.
you don't want to see it.
Can we start over again?
Reaper Miniatures is live. Yeah, we can.
Oh,
start
hey,
over.
are we live now?
Yes, we're live.
Okay. Hey, everybody, it's Thursday night. Welcome to Reaper Live, your favorite show on Twitch, the highest rated show on Twitch. Did you know that?
Yes.
Not the highest rated Reaper show, just the entirety of Twitch, the highest rated show.
We're the highest rated miniature company run talk show on Thursdays at 6 p.m. on Twitch.
I wasn't going to get that specific.
Exactly.
But I think, didn't we beat out Mystery Science Theater, though?
At one
We
point,
did? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Whoa, hey, no, we love MSTK
We do.
here.
Yeah, we do.
Right?
We do.
Go to the theater and pay the money. It's there. It's worth it.
Yeah. So, Trash Rama, stop that. So it's Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. I'm Ron Hawkins. You're next.
Oh, I'm next. Okay.
Ron,
I'm
It
Ed.
hasn't been here in 3 weeks.
I'm Ed. After
So-
being gone in 2 weeks, I'm just
Yeah, he doesn't
completely
know what
lost
to do.
how to do any of
He's
this.
back out of.
I'm John.
I'm Ron.
No, you're not.
No, I was Ron.
I want
I'm
to be Ron.
No, I'm Ronicus.
I'm Spartacus.
And Jerry Mathers is the beaver on the bottom left.
Yeah.
No, it's Sadie. Hey, Sadie.
And I'm Sadie, yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. And
I'm doing
Sadie,
okay.
This is like their first. Were you here last week?
No, I got back. Yes, I was on
Yes,
the
she was here
show, but I
last
got
week,
back
yeah.
to work yesterday.
Oh, okay. Real fast, we have In Trouble rating us and Painting Big rating us.
All right.
Well,
Thanks,
well,
Ann.
welcome.
Oh,
Yes,
Well,
thank you, Ann.
Awesome.
And Trouble, of course.
And in trouble.
In Trouble.
Do I
Welcome
need
back
to
to
speak
Thursday
up?
night.
Is that it? I'm not loud enough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, talk right into it.
okay.
Yeah, try talking into the mic.
Hello.
That's perfect.
Okay.
More power.
Ow. Wax on.
The
Wax on.
force is strong with you, Ed.
And here we are on Thursday night.
Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. So what we'll do is we'll go around and everyone will tell us what they did this week, anything fun and interesting. So Ed, you go first
Okay. Why me?
because you're first on the list.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, on the front building, they spent a lot of the week saw cutting up all the concrete inside to do all the plumbing. So we've actually physically started doing stuff up there finally.
Okay.
Lots and lots and lots of Kickstarter. And there's a couple of photos I took into the warehouse over here. Courtney's been trying to find, he's become very creative and stuffing all this stuff everywhere.
Finding places.
But past that, I mean, and past that, just a lot of the usual Reaper Proud will just keep going. So there you go.
Okay.
Do you know if they have pictures of the building up front?
No.
Okay. I'll go take some tomorrow
You
then.
can take some tomorrow, but what they had to do is open up a section of the building to get the Bobcat in there with the saw blade to go through everything. and stuff like
A
that.
bobcat.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity employers.
The animal.
Starting a zoo here.
The animal, yes.
With the Kickstarter, yes. We don't have a date yet, but we're getting really close and getting stuff in and sorted. We still have containers,
Two
two
more.
containers.
Really
Yeah.
one, but
Really one. Yeah.
One's because one's a restock and
got some
tools
extra
and
stuff on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So we're getting close. What we're getting ready to start next week, actually tomorrow, even possibly if Courtney got it done, but we had all the rain. Is starting to lay out the whole warehouse. And what we do is we'll lay out
Hey, what? Hold
the
on.
initial
Hold on. Why don't we save that for
Kickstarter
Reaper
special
Content.
updates
news
that
for
may be
consumers
relevant.
in the hobby? Kickstarter social updates special updates that may be relevant.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
save that. For
Well, I'm new to this. I've been
I
going
know.
for a while.
I'm gonna hold your
It's like
hand through
coming
this.
out of
It's fine.
retirement here.
We're gonna help you through this. It'll be all right.
You know, every time you guys read directly from the run sheet, and it's obviously this like the chattel you're not supposed to hear.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the news prompter guy who reads like the expletive here.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Well, it reminds me of the old Mary Tyler Moore show. What was his name? The Ted Dan, what was his
Knight.
name?
Ted Knight,
Knight.
yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Dan, good child, good for you. He got his first shot today.
Hey.
Fantastic.
First shot gang.
This will sort of go into ReaperCon in a minute, but I talked to Angela Emery today. She's coming down for ReaperCon, and she said she's got her first shot. And I said, oh, cool. When are you going to get your second shot? She said 4 months.
What?
Up in Canada, look, I don't want to throw a blanket on you Canadians, but she said up in Canada, they want them to wait a little while before they get their second dose.
I read an article on that actually about a month ago where they've done the testing, and if they spread it out, it doesn't seem to have any dramatic effect left or right. Versus their initial was 2 weeks, and that's what they told everybody. So that's what we stuck with. But there doesn't seem to be any any change in the reality. So
She said she got her first one, and then Dan got his first one. So cool. I saw Aaron Hartwell.
Whoa,
Aaron.
thanks, Graziati.
Aaron, submit your classes. Oh, she did submit her classes. I'm sorry. I think you did, Aaron. I think you submitted at least one. So now it's my turn according to the list. So I'll go.
Thanks for the gifts, Graziati.
So you guys see here on the turntable, we have the Bones USA free miniature of the month for May. This is a free miniature. If you purchase anything over $40 on ReaperMini.com, you'll get this free bugbear. It's Bonk, the bugbear leader.
doesn't it look like a
Oh,
retard?
that's his name?
BHONK, by the way, not B-O-N-K.
Bahonk?
It's not that savage. Puts an H in there for
No, what if the B
fanciness.
is silent? Is it just honk?
Bonk.
Bahonk.
So, but we have Mog, Rug, and Keg, those bugbears. This is his buddy Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk, the bugbear leader, sculpted by Bobby Jackson. He is for sale if you want to just go ahead and purchase him outright, or purchase some extra ones if you want to buy $40 worth of stuff. And
On
you
the
can-
first.
Yeah, starting on Saturday, the
Yes.
first.
Mhm.
So, Bobby did a great job with Bonk. And Michael Proctor has been painting one for us, the studio model. And Justin, you got Michael's ready?
I do. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I do have it ready. I was just organizing the rest of John's photos.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Bonk is
before that, Ron, I'd like to say thank you, Aries Gal 2000 and Dr. Bob for the gift subs, the Shadowrun for the bits, Corporea for the gift subs, and Nomad Zeke for the gift subs.
Oh, thank you guys.
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
Oh, and Panzer Lagwagon.
Wow,
Oh,
look
that
at
looks
there.
bad.
Panzer
yeah.
Landwagon, thank you.
Gifted
Yeah.
35 tier 1s.
Dang.
Man.
Wow.
Alba Vazen, I don't know. What is your who?
Albevison.
Albevison.
Al Bevison.
Sorry,
You
I
know,
don't know.
and I
Sorry.
hate to disappoint you, but you know that blinking light on his phone?
Mhm.
That's sort of like his email, too.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Thank you, Max Powers,
I
for your
probably did
resub.
read it. I probably just didn't answer it. Let's get back to the bugbear. This is the Michael Proctor's version. This is a work in progress. This isn't finished. He's still working on it. He'll have it done here very, very soon. But what's cool is Michael generally is known for his shaded metallics. He teaches shaded metallics at ReaperCon and things like that. Teaches them at artist conferences. But he's going NMM on this. And what I didn't know, this is, I think, like his fourth Reaper piece he's done NMM on. The last 4 Reaper pieces have been NMM. And so he's not doing the shaded metallics on this. He's doing non-metallic metals. So, and I think once he finishes it up, you'll see a lot of these things will really pop out, like the silver's not finished and things like that. But so we got a casting of this, and I sent it to Michael very late, and he's been busting his butt to get it finished. But in the meantime, I had Daryl, our on-staff guy, do one for us just in case. Not because I don't trust Michael, I don't trust myself to get it started.
Yeah.
So Daryl painted one. We've got a picture of that one too, right? Right, Justin?
Yes, we do.
Let's take a look at Daryl's. This one, on Michael's photo, it's kind of hard to see a little bit, but Michael Collins took a photo of Daryl's, and you can see some of the details, better light and things like that, a little better because I think Michael just probably shot this with his phone real quick. So there you go. There's the one by Daryl, and obviously just showing you different ways you can paint this guy. So Daryl went metallics on his, kind of the shaded metallics route.
I like the skin tone. He went with a little bit more of the regular.
I've got a list of
I'd
colors.
love to see what this conversation is.
I'll explain, chat. Don't freak out.
Oh,
So I was messing
please.
around. I was
Yeah.
messing around with some settings to try to make the bot delete the hashtag freeze so everybody wouldn't see them. But it looks like everybody is still seeing them, so just ignore that. So it's just like you would be seeing hashtag free over and over and over again. I was trying to solve
Oh.
it to where it wouldn't show up for everybody.
Right.
It's hey, if there's a moderator in chat, Quindy, can you go to the settings and put a 2-second delay on chat? I think that might
I was
fix
really
it.
hoping there was this great conversation that I was going to
No,
be able to
sorry.
find out
No,
about.
this is when we
Yeah.
first started doing giveaways. I tried to do this a year and a half ago, and we thought it would be better this time.
Yeah.
It is not.
I thought I fixed it, but I think it's I turned off the 2-second delay. So this is
that's
my fault
probably
right
why.
now, but
Um,
sorry.
hashtag
I'm gonna
not
block the bot.
professionals. Hashtag not professionals. That's
Hey, it's just you're seeing the exact same thing. You would just be seeing a hashtag free over and over
I
again.
like this. It's Take
It
some
makes
more
it sound
space.
like
Yeah.
there's a really spicy
Yeah, it sounds like
background
we got a
going
lot
on.
of people are cussing on the
A whole big
Yeah.
family
There you go.
dispute. Yeah.
On a complete side note, though, I don't think I've ever seen a level 5 hype train. So good job.
Yeah, thanks
guys.
for all the
That's
gifted
cool.
subs.
Yeah, keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
wow.
We got 2 minutes.
Hey, maybe we got 10,000 followers tonight. Maybe we could do something special by like matching them
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, fancy.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, hey,
And
look, check
Melon,
it out.
thank you for the gift sub. Give a shout out to Melon there.
Anyway, thank
thank
you, Bobby. Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Daryl, for the bugbear stuff. It's awesome. By the way, it's in 3 parts. The head and the shield are separate, and this is in Bones USA. So
And they really attach very easily. I was over
Very
here when they were in the
easy, yeah.
production.
yeah, really,
So
really
it's-
clean.
Yeah.
Really clean. You got 1 minute and 20 seconds to get this hype train going. Okay, awesome. So, Dave, your turn. Let's
Oh,
hear about your tax woes.
Shit.
Oh God! Don't even. No.
okay.
No. 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 No.
I
No.
wanna
No.
hear- I want to
No.
hear
No.
something fancy, like he ran a 5K and
Oh God! My office is next to him, and I've heard the F-bomb. It's so much that even I'm getting tired of it.
heaven forfend.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PPP, I've been messing with that because the banks didn't like some of my answers, so I had to go back and spend a couple of days with them. And then my dad is officing up here at Reaper. He's a CPA, and he was having problems with the Texas Workforce Commission. So I spent a couple of days getting that sorted out. So that was kind of my week, just running errands and helping other people. Because I'm a helper, Ron, unlike you.
I know. I've got something you can help me with tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We'll put you to the test.
Thanks, Adam.
25 seconds. Keep this hype train going.
Thanks for the 5, Adam.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Dave? Anything fun?
Yeah, no, that's just what I did for this week. I'm trying to find the run sheet though.
One year older this week.
It's
week,
right here,
really.
Dave.
But
It's right
this
here.
week, it's your
Oh.
first show being a year
Yeah.
older.
Being a year older. Yeah. Don't grow old. There you go.
Okay.
There's some
All right.
words of
There's
wisdom
your
for you.
there's your advice, everyone. Don't take wooden nickels. Don't grow
But
old.
yeah, no, had a real good birthday time with my wife and Ed, and we just kind of chilled, played games, had some cake, and that was a lot of fun.
Cool. All right.
So
There we go. That's a good way to spend a birthday. John, what's new in your end of the world?
Well,
Your neck of the woods.
I
Whatever
turned
it
off the bot deleting things, so you guys should just now see a wall of #freeze.
Okay.
Well, I was cleaning up my office and I found a bunch of old magazines and stuff. I'll show pictures off later, but now we can start doing some like Flashback Fridays or Throwback Thursdays.
Are these the kind of magazines we were talking about before the show?
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
Casket
Not
Works.
Works.
Old
Oh.
Casket Works.
I was
But
about to ask
Casket Works
that,
has
Ron.
stories in it. Casket Works has
Yeah, they have
lots of
stories
stories
in
in
it.
it.
Stories.
Yeah.
But look,
Oh,
you can
boy.
just, if you find those other ones, just
Yeah.
just bring them to my office. I'll get rid of them for you.
Old ReaperCon magazines, old like holiday edition magazines and things like that. So it's
Yeah.
kind of cool to see.
If you want to do that, we'll get together.
On my lunch break, I've been messing around with my 3D printer, trying to get that set up on my free time. And then whenever I need a break from ReaperCon, I start doing the tags on the website. So I'm going back through all the old medals and kind of updating their tags. So
Dang,
it
good
kind of
job.
helps
I
me.
only read Casket Works for the articles.
The articles, yeah,
That was- yeah.
exactly.
It gives me a break between like doing ReaperCon stuff, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do tags for like an hour, and then I'll do tags, and then I'll swap back to doing stuff for ReaperCon and answering emails and things like that. That's about it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Good magazine hunting. All right. And Sadie, what you been doing? I know you've only been back to work for 2 days, but
Yeah.
what else you been doing?
So, a little bit of when I was out, I started this project of swatching every paint ever that I have access to.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it was like the only thing I could do to feel useful, like at home sitting in bed. And it's actually kind of nice and fun and relaxing. And I feel like it's helpful somehow with brush control. I don't know. But once I got back, I'm working with Bryn. She learned to mix kind of on the fly just from my fabulous spreadsheet that I was inspired by Dave to make. Because Dave loves Excel. So she
I'm
did
a
a really
giver.
good job. Yes, he's a giver. She did a really good job, and really we're just like covering a couple things so that we have a nice backup mixer in case that ever happens again. And yeah, spreadsheets are the best. I love spreadsheets so much. They give me that happy feeling. So pretty much just that, finishing up Kickstarter and working on ReaperCon.
All right. Cool.
It never ends.
It's a lot to.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to the next part of our show, which we call News for Consumers in the Hobby.
You need more echo on that.
News for consumers in the hobby.
Hobby.
Justin, can you throw
Can
some reverb on it?
Can you modulate
Yeah.
my voice, please?
We
That's not
could,
necessary.
with more forewarning. Yeah.
I like to pretend that Justin can do radio things. Like
Years
fade
ago-
music in and out.
Years ago, my mother told me about a radio announcer that they would listen to, and he would always come on, Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all ships at sea," which gave you that impression like this radio is going out to the middle of the Pacific and the Atlantic and everything, So you need to add something like that. All ships at sea. Add that.
There we go.
All ships at sea. Okay, so now
I
we'll
guess
kind
we're
of.
not going to. No reverb. Justin.
Well, I mean, it takes some time to figure that out.
Can't
just do it immediately.
Yeah, you can.
He's muted.
So we're going to talk about Kickstarter.
I didn't realize I was muted. I can do it in a second.
Okay, Kickstarter. So Ed, you were talking a while ago about how you're
Oh, now I get to say something.
Now you can talk about Kickstarter all you
okay.
want to.
No, what I was going to say is that what the steps that we're going through now is we will lay out I guess really the entire walk path that we're going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll take some adjusting to it. And that if we start that tomorrow, it's still going to probably take a week just to work that out. And what it does is we're just designing it both for the restock ability, everything to get it down to the absolute minimum. Because when you've got to process 16,000 of something, it adds, the steps add up very quickly. And then we're doing that. And then we're also starting down the electronics, gathering all those up. I noticed that iPad K has broken out of jail and is walking around.
Yeah, I was just testing it. Yeah.
And,
There it is.
Yeah. So we've got to go down and figure out what we have left and what still works. And like last year, we dug some out and the screens were broken on them and stuff like that. And so anyway, that's where we are on that. We're waiting, like we said earlier, 2 containers. We only have one item we're lacking, and that's on one of those containers. And we get it, we'll be ready to start.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about that too. So I saw some people saying, well, if it's just one item, can't you just start and do all that stuff? Because I know we did that last time where we were.
Well, but see that one item,
we had to stop.
We
and
did
wait.
that, and so inside of a wave, we could start, let's say, on wave 1.
Mm-hmm.
But with the first time we got to the first person that had that item, we would in theory have to stop there and not do anything else until.
It's just unfair to everybody, so we wanted to make sure we have everything here.
So everything's got to be here and get going and stuff like that. So
The containers to Europe or to the UK and to Australia.
they're already on their way, well on their way. It's up to those ships at sea that the radio guy talks to.
Yes.
And how it's going to process from there. And then our packages leave, but we're going to air freight our stuff to catch up. We're going to air freight our parts. We manufacture a lot of the stuff in the Kickstarter here.
Yeah.
And then that is going to have to go to the UK and Australia, but we'll air ship it in both cases.
Right.
Yeah, things like the Learn to Paint kit and all that. Bases.
The dice.
There's a repair piece for the boats or a supplemental piece.
Yeah, all the boat stuff.
Boat plug.
Boat plug. Yeah.
Yep. The one in Australia, the container for Australia should be there pretty soon.
Yeah, they should, because
Pretty
it's a
fast.
nothing run for either one of them. And and their guy just jumped on it fast. He had it wired.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of confusion on the one going to the UK from one of the vendors in China, only because they didn't understand that we're shipping it to ourselves. So they kept looking for somebody to sign off and accept it. And then I would ask that. I said, well, what are we looking for here? I can sign it. Well, no, we need the vendor or the person who's going to receive it. And when I finally figured out, I go, well, that's us, and so I sent all the paperwork. But that, those kind of things are expected.
Yeah, so there's 2 containers going to the UK and 2 containers going to Australia.
Yeah.
The first 2 containers have been underway for a long time, and we're just waiting on the last 2 containers to arrive. But they're all on the way.
Right.
But I think Australia's going to get theirs. And they may actually start fulfillment before we do.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
John
you see,
David Speaks just got it.
So if you hear people saying I got my Kickstarter stuff, it's because they're probably Australian and they're already shipping.
Well, that's
their
what I said. Yeah, any one of these 3 locations can start when they have
they get
everything.
their stuff,
We're not going to wait and try and align all of the stars and everything.
But you're not going to see people saying that this weekend. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
It'll be a couple weeks. Yeah.
The Miniath asked a good question. How long is expected between we get the last container and then fulfillment? I would say probably about a week. probably.
No, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't say a week. I mean, it could be, but I would think within weeks,
Within a
a
week.
few weeks. It's
Oh.
not very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to pin it down because too many things are still going around here. Like the rain today, just really, it was horrendous, but it kept us from outside moving stuff in. We can't pull this stuff out and move stuff around and do jugs, so we just lost a day. And it sounds like we're going to lose it again tomorrow with rain.
Yeah.
So
We're going to go as fast as we can.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as the stuff shows up, most of it's going to be ready.
Yeah, Kit's done on his side for all of. We use a big software suite that the Kit developed years ago. He's done on his side. All he's waiting for is the pull list. When we get it finalized and work it out, then he'll populate that. We've got the carts, everything else. It's all falling into place
It'll all be
really
lined up.
fast.
Yeah, I think it's going to start pretty quickly. Once that last container shows up, the last piece of the puzzle will fit, and we'll start as soon as we can.
Yeah.
We don't want to sit on this stuff any longer than we need to.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pinpoint the date, but it is really close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
getting there.
We just
It's
can't
getting
say like the 27th. Like we can't.
No, we
Yeah,
can't. I wish we could, but
The
that
Beneath
would-
says, "Can we watch the fulfillment tick all over again this year?"
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun. Justin? What are the plans this year for the people who want to watch?
We actually we'll have I assume we'll have the ticker like we had last time as a URL, like a browser source if people just want to watch that. But I expect that while we're doing fulfillment, probably every day, obviously equipment permitting, weather permitting, stuff like that, we do plan on streaming it basically the entire time while we're doing it that day. In fact, I'm working on doing some fun stuff where maybe we have some follow-along cameras, that kind of stuff, where it should be infinitely more engaging watching us pull orders. But although I will say, if you guys watch for 10 minutes, you're pretty much, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's...
But now what?
No,
and
you
what we'll
have
be
to
doing-
watch the whole thing to catch the fun stuff.
Yeah, it's like those Jerry Lewis telethon. We will pull in the mornings just like we did last time. We'll do a early start. We do a half-day shift over here, and then everybody goes over there and does their regular job in half-day.
Right.
So everybody just gets to move real fast for the whole day.
Couple of things. Yes, someone's already answered in our paints. Are those bones 5 figures on the turntable? Yes. Someone's already answered. Yes, those are from the Greek Odyssey expansion. Circe and her pigs, and then the satyr and the faun. Someone asked also, if I need to change my address, if you need to change your address, do it as soon as you can. Once the item ships, once your box ships from here, we can't change it. We can't intercept it. We can't do anything. So, I mean, wait at your peril. I know that someone said they're about to move in about 2 weeks. If you're in America, I think you're okay to wait as long as you need to. But change it as soon as you possibly can, because once it ships, if we have to intercept it or if it gets sent back and we have to ship it, you're going to pay shipping again. Or
if possible, and you want to make double safe, ship it to, I don't know, your parents or a friend or a coworker or to where you work or something. Find something that you know is going to be a fixed address at least for the next month or something, and that would be a different way to make double sure.
Yeah. So change as soon as you can, as soon as you know. So will Canadian orders be palletized in bulk ship like this time?
That is the plan right now, but we have a meeting next week with UPS, and they're wanting to put other options on the table besides that, and if they work, that's fine. But that's theoretically that's the plan. We'll do that. We'll fill the 2 18-wheelers, and they go to two different hubs, and then get busted up.
Okay.
How do we check where it's
getting mailed? John,
For what?
it's asking you. How do you check where your
How do
package
you
is
check
getting
to
mailed?
see what address?
You go to the Reaper Pledge Manager. You can go into your settings, and should have your address there.
Yep.
So make sure you go to the Reaper Pledge Manager. I think if you type in RPM, !RPM in chat, we'll pull up the link for the Reaper Pledge Manager.
How nifty is that?
You're welcome.
How professional.
Sorry, I was focused on other things.
There you go.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought I saw something else. Someone asked something else, and I didn't write it down.
Oop,
but it's
never
the
mind.
address.
Maybe it's PM. ! PM. Sorry.
No, I think it's correct. It's
No, I think it's just PM, not RPM. I think it's just PM.
Yeah.
We've never really used volunteers to pull in the past. We have, I guess. It would probably depend if you've had your I don't know. That whole discussion hadn't even come up. We'd even have to see if there was a boundary, like if they've had both vaccines or something like that.
Yeah, we never really had volunteers in the past.
Yeah,
Not only that, some sort of competitor saboteur could come in and wreck it all.
Right.
Sounds like a
whatever.
great
Mission
movie. Yeah.
Impossible music.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slugworth.
Someone asked if they're going to be extras. That was the question. Are there going to be extras?
Oh.
Maybe this is going to be the tightest we've ever done on any Kickstarter as far as quantities being ordered and what we're going to have left over. It's going to be really, really tight. If we do have extra stuff, absolutely, we're going to put it up for sale.
Yes, and then when he says extra tight, what we normally order, and then we add a percentage, and it's been anywhere from pick a number between 10 and 20% extra, and we've always done that. But with all of these people late showing and not signing up and picking, then what we did, we put our order in and we added 20, and it was gone in
gone, yeah.
2 days or something.
We did that twice.
and so we'll just have to wait and see.
We had to predict what we thought we would need, and then that got sold through. And then,
So
we had
yeah.
one last chance to do it again, and we did that. And since the pledge banner remained open, a lot of that got eaten up as well. So it's going to be really, really tight. But we're going to, if we have extra stuff, we'll definitely put it up on reaper.com for you guys to pick up later on.
It's what we always do. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Clever Crow has admitted to helping in the past, so I
Yeah.
guess he's admitting that he's a saboteur.
Or a volunteer.
Well,
or a volunteer
well, not
saboteur.
necessarily.
We had him on camera, so if he did sabotage things, we had a.
That's right. I remember that, him going through there.
Yeah. Yeah, he helped us last year, and then Rhonda Bender helped us one year.
Yeah.
And then our friend Leslie, who used to work out with us, she came up and volunteered one day.
I think Corporea helped as well.
Aaron, did you come up
Oh,
and
wow.
did she?
I thought so. Well, at least one day.
I know. I put Jeremy and his extended family to work.
Yeah,
one week.
Corporea
when-
did.
Yeah.
That's I
Corporate,
remember.
yeah. I don't know. Did Bob and Julie Green Users is on? Did they ever?
Well, we
pull
had
some
a
orders?
we had a little artist gathering one time, right during the middle of the film. It was Bones 4, no
Huh?
Bones 3.
Bones 3, I think. Yeah, they blur together.
When was Maldrakar?
Who knows?
It was one of them.
It was one of those.
Yeah.
That was Bones 4 fulfillment. Yeah, that's what it was. And they, Bobby and Bob and Julie and Jason and Gene, they all came out and helped a little bit. Yeah. So
That's it. Charge people to come help.
think that's a
I
good
like
idea.
the way he thinks. Yeah.
good idea. Okay, so let's see. Have you guys got any other? Let's see. Yeah, Rhonda says she's helped 3 different times.
Wow.
Yeah, she had a layover one time,
Well, let's make us look bad, Rhonda.
briefly and minimally. She says. All right, so we're going to move on to ReaperCon unless you guys have anything else to add for Kickstarter.
No, it's exciting.
Can't wait. Oh, we got those pictures. Show those. Justin, I sent you 2 pictures from the warehouse.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put those up here.
Okay.
While you pull those up, I'm cycling through the Greek Odyssey expansion. I did a poll on our Facebook page, on our Facebook fan page, and the Greek Odyssey won out. So after the show tonight, I'll stay after for like 5 minutes and do some turnarounds, and then I'll be putting those up this following week. And then next week, we'll be doing another expansion or another theme that you guys want to see, either dragons or options or encounters and things like that. And we will make those and put them up.
So according to sales through the Kickstarter, the Greek Odyssey expansion was the most popular expansion. It barely beat Dungeon Dwellers by about 100 sets, which sounds like a lot, but when you're in the thousands and thousands of these box sets, it was really, really close. Followed by Dark Depths, and then by, I think...
I haven't heard you mention my favorite one,
the
Chronoscope.
The
Chronoscope
expansion.
You know how many votes I got on the Facebook poll? Like 2.
Hey,
this?
I'm there with it. I like it.
What
It's
is this?
fun.
What are we
Also,
Huh?
real quick, Quindy, if you could make a pledge manager command,
I
because
thought there was one,
it
but
does not exist.
sorry.
I just checked.
Maybe I deleted it.
Those, you know what? All those expansions were really, really good. I think it's some of the best work Reaper's done.
This is
I agree.
one of the aisles over the not in the new warehouse. This is one of the older warehouses that's over there, and this is just one of the aisles. And then it's just this is Courtney, how he's just Rubik's cubing everything in there. There's not any space left. And then show that second one. This is the aisle over to the right of this one.
gosh.
What the hell is
Swing and a
you're not
miss.
supposed to show that? That's a huge. That was not supposed to be. Oh, sorry, I spit
Whoops.
there. I didn't supposed to show that at all.
It's
That was not for show. You're not supposed to
that
show.
whole
That was a
coordination of
huge.
pictures and content.
Really? I gotta.
That's
I've got to kill somebody.
Yes.
Part of the contract now.
So anyway, Well, it was Ron Faints.
Anyway,
This
oh
is
my
the next
gosh.
style over, and it's packed with expansion sets and
Oh wow.
so these. I just shot these. I was going through that when we walked cutting over, so I shot a couple of photos real quick. So anyway, there you go. That'll go, and that I guess closes the Kickstarter segment and moves to the.
Actually, I have one more question for the Kickstarter. Somebody, Twistedoma asked in chat about hotel bags. Is it one per person per room, or is it just one per room, or whoever's name is on the account?
One per person per room. Whoever's names are on the room.
What that have to do with the Kickstarter?
I'm sorry, ReaperCon.
That's for ReaperCon.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Ed's still talking about what are those? Oh, those are. Oh my gosh, those are dark depths. Those
Yeah.
dark blue
Yeah.
boxes.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's not even all. I mean, that's just this. I got these 2 aisles because that's the 2 I was going down.
There were This was a huge Kickstarter for it. It was our biggest one we've ever done. There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you saw
Oh my
that
gosh.
picture, didn't you? Show the picture a couple weeks ago. I did when I was in that warehouse where it
Yeah.
showed the sea of corsets.
So lucky that we've got these buildings because
Yeah.
If we didn't,
I don't know where they would go.
Yeah.
They
Really,
wouldn't.
I don't know where they would
No.
go. I have no
we've
idea.
never. This is a whole different scale than we've ever dealt with in
Yeah.
the past.
This is a lot.
I always like to tell the newer people the stories of the first few Kickstarters where we would be looking for one more box of something really unpopular, and it would just be shoved in the middle of a pallet of a whole bunch of different things. And it was
Yeah.
my job to go over and look for
And
it and just
Crawl through
there's
the
no
pallet.
more.
Yeah.
And somebody would say, "No, there's one more," and just having to just tear through it, and that would be
That
fun to
and-
watch.
Or crawling through containers. To have to.
To do
It's
that?
in the center of this 40-foot container. Start unloading it.
Yeah, those are the good Matt days when he would organize stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Or
also
when I
too
told-
before a forklift.
I told Connor he couldn't reach putting the last I don't know what it was, some big mini up in a corner, so it didn't Tetris in quite like it should have, and it took up way more than one container because I made a judgment call, and I said, yeah, it doesn't need to go all the way up there and
The next thing
It
you know,
ruined.
you're out of room. Yeah.
ruin our whole container.
All right.
awesome.
So
You
we
guys
can
are gonna
move
get
on
fun
now
times.
to ReaperCon
So-
and the unexplained
Well,
photo.
before we do that, I think since this is Kickstarting to keep it topical, I actually think we have a little segment space here for Dave because I think it makes sense here
Oh,
since we're talking about Kickstarter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assuming Dave is ready.
Yeah. Just let me adjust
Okay.
my sheet of paper. Yeah. Go.
All right. So
All right.
what we're going to do here is we're going to cover Dave's favorite, and I'll go ahead and just I'll roll the beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Kickstarter memes.
Okay. There's some talk on Facebook of a lighthouse for Bone 6, but I hear Ron has ixnayed that idea. Justin?
Well, I mean, up until about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. Those who have been following the Kickstarter meme wars are familiar with the Titan, the Lighthouse, and the Whale, but there's another idea catching on in the war. Justin?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
the goose with a knife.
Yeah. Steve Skelling's already.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
already
Run,
sent me
run,
a
run.
couple of messages about this.
Ideas for figures of Kickstarter come from our fans and all of us at Reaper. But Ron is the one who has to work through the logistics and the artists to make it happen. Justin?
Yeah, no
I'm
joke.
about to
that
get
ends our-
suplexed or whatever that is.
Yeah.
People's
that
elbow.
ends our Kickstarter memes segment.
All right, cool.
Every time I see a really good one, I always send them to Ron too.
Oh yeah. Let's
All
see.
right.
Kickstarter 13 idea. Roomba
With a knife tape to
tape
it.
to it.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Steve Skellman sent me a request today. I told him I would put it to our give it to our legal department for a review, and I told him, and at the very bottom of the email, our legal department equals the bottom of Goose's litter box. So,
Okay.
all right. So
Now on to ReaperCon.
on to ReaperCon. On to ReaperCon. So again, we talked last week. We've got a lot of classes that have been submitted. We went over the list of instructors that we've had so far. So things are going really good. Tickets are still on sale. Remember, we're limiting attendance this year to 1,000 right now, and we're putting a pretty good dent in that. So, but there's still time to get tickets if you guys want to get tickets to the show. So we're working on the vendors have already started signing up. They're buying their booths. So we've got a lot of vendors ready. We'll be announcing a lot of this stuff. Hopefully, if not next week, the week after that, at the latest. But we're going to get all this stuff up really, really fast. You might be able to see some of the vendors maybe this weekend.
John, that's
We're Sir 4 scale.
Can't battle them all.
Just being crushed.
Yeah. Let's see. So we've got some stuff. So what we're going to do this year, the tickets don't come with swag boxes. We're going to stick with the sort of the program we came up with last year, where we're going to, you're going to get your tickets to the show, but the swag stuff is going to be separate. And you can buy it separately on ReaperMini.com when it goes on sale, which we'll have pre-orders up sometime in May. We don't have a date yet, but we're going to start sort of teasing this stuff out and showing you guys what's going to be in some of these boxes. Now, we'll do 3 boxes again this year, just like we did last year, like we did with our VE. We'll have the swag box, which is your basic box. You're going to have a Bride and Win box again, like we did last year with new stuff, and then we'll have another hobby box with new stuff this year, and some of the stuff that people have requested the most to return for the hobby box this year. So, Justin, let's show. Can you show the graphic of the gray graphic of the swag box and the contents?
Yeah.
Let's look at that first.
Oh,
That's not it. That's
on.
not the damn. Delete that. Okay. All right. So here's what's coming in the swag box this year. It's $59.99, $75 value. So you're going to get about $15 worth of stuff for free. So now, of course, things are always subject to change. Anything could change. The contents, the price, anything could change. But here's what it is right now. So right off the bat, you're going to get a $20 gift certificate. So and you're going to be able to spend that at ReaperCon. No, I take that back. This is the online stuff. This will only be available, only be able to spend online. You cannot bring your coupon to ReaperCon and spend it there. You have to spend it online. So we'll designate that when we send out this stuff. You're going to get the Shipwreck Sophie miniature. You're going to get the ReaperCon Mouseling. You're going to get a Dragonfolk Pirate Captain. You're going to get the Dungeon Dweller Sorceress. The 3 new colors that Sadie's been working on. You're going to get Brimwin Brass, Rusted Anchor, and Black Pearl. These are 3 brand new colors that Sadie's working on. She's getting the swatches ready, going to get them tuned up.
And I just want to say, I was watching her do Black Pearl on the way over before, and it's badass. It
Ed,
is. Yes, sir.
Can you call me?
Okay.
Literally, seriously, call me.
Okay. Let's see. You're going to get one of 4 randomly selected Brian Wynn Crew paint rinse cups. There's 4 different ones. We're going to put one random one in each of these boxes. You're going to get your Reaper U notebook, which is great if you come to ReaperCon. You can take notes, a water bottle, your pen, and your lanyard and badge. So lots of cool stuff this year in the swag box.
By the way, Steve Scallowin says he's glad it doesn't say ReaperCon 2020.
Let me check and see. Did I miss anything? I had to change it. I hope I didn't miss anything. I see 2021 only, so I think we're good. So Justin, real quick, we've got a couple of images of things that go in this box. So one of those is the Shipwreck Sophie miniature. It's the work in progress shot. You have that?
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me make sure these files are organized here. Shipwreck Sophie.
Okay.
All right. This is the concept art?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. So this is the ReaperCon. The concept this year that Izzy came up with is Shipwreck Sophie. So basically, it's Sophie kind of what if she were on a desert island. All she had was shipwreck parts to accoutrement herself with. And this is what Izzy's come up with. Now, this is a work in progress. It could change. But you can see some of the details that Izzy's already adding. She's got the little doll on the belt. She's got her sword. All kinds of really cool little knickknacks and things like that all over her. But once this gets finished up, we'll show you guys as it goes. But this is kind of the this is the direction that Izzy is headed on for Shipwreck Sophie this year.
Shipwreck Sophie.
Shipwreck
Great name.
Sophie. Yeah. So there we go. There's that. And one of the other pieces we mentioned in the swag box is the Dragonfolk Pirate Captain by Julie Guthrie. And let's see. Got that, Justin? There it is.
Ooh.
It's the Dragonfolk pirate captain. Now Julie asked, she's like, do you want to put a hat on? And we decided not to put a pirate's hat on because we thought it would look just a little bit, maybe a little bit silly on him, and you wouldn't be able to see the horns on his head and everything. So we left the hat off. But yeah, it's an excellent figure. It's here. We're processing it now. We're going to get it ready we're hoping to do it in Bones USA for you guys for the swag boxes. But there is the Dragonfolk pirate captain.
I like his tail.
Yeah.
Or her tail.
Yeah. I guess at this point, it could be either way, right?
Whichever you'd like.
Yeah. Now, one of the items that I did not list on the swag box, I don't think, was what we showed last week was the Dark Reach paint set. We showed that last week. That'll also be in the swag box. I forgot to include that.
Nice.
So let's see what else. Let's see, Justin. I can't remember what else. There's more.
Yeah. Hold on.
No, that's not it. Damn it. Oh my gosh. No, I think it was something else that had just get rid of that damn thing. It had a skull on it. This is going to be for the hobby box. This is going to be a new.
Oh. Man, it'd be really cool if we're both on the same page.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get it going.
Here we go.
There it is. It's a new
nice.
Pokey tool.
Oh, wow.
It's a brand new Pokey tool sculpted by Julie Guthrie. This is the ReaperCon Pokey tool. So you'll be getting this not in your swag box, but this will go into the hobby box. It may show up other places as well. Again, some of these items, if you can't get them, if you don't get a box, or if you miss out on the opportunity, you may be able to get these separately later on. I know that some things from RVE still aren't available. So, but we hope to sort of get these guys up eventually.
Hey, it was while supplies last.
Yeah, while supplies last. So there you go. There's the ReaperCon Pokey tool and the Dragonfolk Pirate Captain, Shipwreck Sophie. Gosh, what am I forgetting? I think that's it. I think that's everything. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And we'll be previewing more of this stuff over the next few weeks. And remember, these are going to go on pre-sale sometime in May. So very, very soon. We don't have previews of the Mousing of the Sorceress yet. The Pokey tool is going to be in metal, not Bones USA. Let's see. I think that's it.
We'll get the Mouseling turnarounds and stuff.
Yeah, we'll get everything going.
Yeah.
Gene, if you're watching, you're doing a Mouseling. So
Whoops.
It's tradition. It's tradition. Yeah, Cranky Dog 71. We know it's not going to be May 1st. It'll be sometime probably mid-May. We'll get these boxes up for pre-sale.
For pre-sale.
Yeah. And they'll ship sometime this summer. These are going to be on sale on ReaperMini.com, not ReaperCon.com. There'll be a link from ReaperCon, but they'll be on sale on. Dr. Bob 7015. Thank you very much, Justin. That's what else we forgot. It was the brush stand.
I was about to ask about that. Actually.
UK 6SM. These minis are we're planning on these being Bones USA, not metal. Again, like we said earlier, things could change. So things could change. This is something else that's going to go in the hobby box. Completely forgot about this. This is the new paintbrush stand.
Epic.
Yeah. So Daryl
cool.
Roberts, he sculpted this. He took the base model from RVE and he took it and totally reskinned it.
Yep.
And then he went, once he had it printed, he painted it up for us. There's the back side.
I love it.
It's great. It's really, really great. It's awesome. And there it is with your brushes.
God, he did such a good job.
He did an excellent job. Good job, Daryl. I know you're not watching. But
happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his birthday too. So Daryl, look at him getting.
Yeah, it's his happy
painted
birthday
the bugbear. He sculpted a paintbrush stand, and he painted or printed one. He painted one. He sculpted one.
He sculpted this too.
He's all over the place, man. He's all over the place.
Yeah. I as soon as I saw this, I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah,
it's so perfect for
it's
ReaperCon.
Really cool. So, can you go back a photo, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he made the nails rusted.
Yeah, he did a good job painting. Now yours doesn't come painted. Yours comes, it'll be Bones USA. It'll be very similar to the one you got for RVE, but much, much cooler.
My favorite aspect is that the sides of the ship, the railing, is what holds the brushes. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really, really neat. So this will be part of I think it's part of the hobby box. It might be the kicker for the mega bundle. We're going to do another mega bundle this year. But you'll be able to get it on one of these things. So, all right. So there we go.
Cool.
Thanks to Dr. Bob for reminding me that we had the brush stand.
Imagine if we made something themed similar to this, but like for the airbrush, like the Vex while you're using it.
Yeah.
Like a pirate barrel or something like a.
Oh, like a cannon?
Yeah, or a cannon. That'd be cool.
Dave, welcome back.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Daryl.
Can you show the front again one more time, Justin?
Yes.
Sans brushes. There you go.
Yeah.
Check it out, Dave.
Oh yeah, look at
Daryl
that.
Daryl sculpted this. This is a brush holder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Really, really neat. So
Put an extra $1 in his paycheck next week.
let's see. Modify the crypt tour. Yeah, there's all kinds of things we could do. So hey, and show one more time the brushes on the brush stand, Justin, please.
Yeah, I want to point something out that Daryl did as well. So you can see that a lot of the brushes are inside the tops of the spokes, but you can slide them through the railing.
Yeah.
So you can hold double the brushes if you want. I know a lot of people don't hold like 20 brushes on their brush stand, but you could by sliding them through the railing, as well as putting them on the top.
Very cool.
Tazlanch, any updates on the plans for the pirate ship Ballista? No, we have not started that yet. That's a great ReaperCon release, and if I remember next week, I'll show you guys the concept art for that pirate ship Ballista. Really,
write it
really
down.
cool. Izzy, yeah, remind me of that, John. Izzy designed it. I would probably ask Chris Lewis to sculpt that for us, and we can show you the concept art at least next week, and maybe we can have that for ReaperCon this year, possibly. We'll try.
Need a
It's
bigger
not. It's
ship.
not going to be a big. It's not a big. It's a smaller Ballista. It's not big like the one you're getting in Bones. So it's a much more manageable ship type of Ballista. Okay, go ahead.
Since Ed's gone, Ed was gonna talk about this. I think Justin, do you have the name and the link for this thing right here?
I do. Let's see. Let me pull it up in the email real fast. Half a second.
Was this a? Yeah, I don't know a lot of information about it, so I don't want to say the wrong information about it. But
The portcullis?
this was Ed's thing that he wanted to talk about, and then he left. So, yeah, you guys can see.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's cool.
And then here's the info in chat.
I don't see it yet, but yeah. Do you have any more information about this? So this was a Kickstarter called "The Architects of Destruction" by Jameson Valerio.
Yeah.
And I believe it is a current Kickstarter that is running. And then I think Ed got a few of these pieces to mess around with, full dungeon set, I believe. And so he was talking about this before the show, and he wanted to show it off. So I'll show you guys taking it apart here. It has little clippies. So you guys can see there is that it has all these little slots on the side. It's kind of
Did
dark.
you click together?
Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And they kind of click together, so you guys can customize it and all that stuff as well. So go check on that Kickstarter link. Justin and the mods will copy it and just put it in chat. But he thought it was really cool, and so he wanted to talk about it.
Can we pull up the name of that Kickstarter again? Dragonlock? If you just go to Kickstarter and oh no, not Dragonlock.
Architects of Destruction?
Is that what it's called?
I
Architect. Can you put the link up one more time, Justin? I'm sorry.
Yes. I also have some photos.
Oh, look at there. Okay.
Oh, nice.
It comes pre-painted.
Ooh.
Oh, it does?
That's what I'm
Nice.
asking. It didn't give me any details before he left.
Yeah, yeah,
If he were here, he could tell us. But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure because I doubt Ed sat around and painted all
I
that.
doubt not. I doubt
Yeah,
that too.
correct.
There
we
it
go.
is. Check it out.
Rampage Dungeon.
It's the open lock? Is that what it says? There on the
Open
corner?
lock.
Open lock. That's really, really cool. So if you guys get a chance, go check out that Kickstarter.
They are
Well-
still doing late pledges, as somebody said in chat.
And sorry if we were sort of stumbling around this. This was kind of new to us.
Yeah,
right before
sorry.
The show started. He was
Yeah.
like, hey, we need to show this. I was like, okay, cool.
All right, cool.
And then he had to leave. So.
Yeah, this is the yeah. They are taking late pledges. Thanks,
All right.
tings people in chat.
Yeah.
Those
Thanks,
little
Ed,
things on the
sorry.
bottom of that picture there, those are the little
Those are the
connector
clips.
pieces. Yeah. Those are the things that clip in, and you can use 2 or 1.
Those are really cool.
I like
really
the
cool.
portcullis that it slides up and down.
Yeah. Neat stuff.
And I put some models on it to test it earlier. It's pretty nice.
Can you put some forescale on the?
Yeah, I can. Right in the middle. And it looks like it's blocked out in 1-inch squares. It looks like just like what you would expect. You can kind of see kind of what we did with the pirate ship, where it's not like super 1-inch squares, but you can kind of tell there's a pattern that makes it look like 1-inch squares.
Oh, look on the deck of the pirate ship.
Yeah. But there you go.
1-inch square-ish is what we like to say.
Square-ish. yeah.
There he is. There's some forescale. He's spinning around here. Let's see. Looks good, man.
That's
Looks
exciting.
great. Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
really neat. Yeah. He may bump his head going through the doorway there. He'll be all right. He'll make it through.
It's perfect right
He didn't
there.
Put his sword down. Watch out, Sir Forescale. There's a portcullis coming down. Slam.
Slam. Ah.
Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe you're okay. All right. Well, forget that. All right.
There we go. I got it. But yeah, there you go.
All right. So, John, I see that you found some.
I
You
have.
found some Penthouse magazines.
Yeah, I have a few pictures that you can
What?
show.
What? I'm sorry. Casket Works. That's
Yeah,
what I meant
casket
to
is
say.
casket is what he meant to say.
Wow.
Yeah,
sorry.
you can
It's
show those.
unfortunate.
I think I have 2 pictures that I sent. There we go.
There, oh, Casket Works. I
Yeah.
thought that was code for something else.
Nope. There's there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's the old Dreadmere book, some ReaperCon stuff on the bottom there. The ones that are in the fan are all Casket Works. There's some holes that are missing because when I found these, they were missing a few. Like number 1 is missing. Number like 22 through 23 is missing.
Dave, you're getting flashbacks.
Oh,
Dave?
you're muted, I think, Dave.
Yeah, hold on a second. Nope, I got him.
Okay.
I
There you
muted him when he answered the phone. So
The one that's there at the very front on the far left that has like something pink on it.
Mhm.
It starts with Reaper the system. Yeah, that was one of the first systems we were putting together for a game convention, and it was our first print run. And we wanted the dragon to be red and a white background, and the printer printed red on the white, so the dragon came out pink.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
And these are the ones we've talked about this before, but I got the first email or letter or something, somebody in prison wanting a copy of this so they can cut out the pieces and play D&D in prison, which is the
yeah.
coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What a
And-
what a wonderful use of your time.
Sometimes they would allow them in, and then other times I would get letters from the prison saying your item could not be delivered because it was on the contraband list and has been destroyed.
It's because you were putting
Okay.
files in the center there, Dave.
Mm.
Emailed them to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, no, John, I have a copy of number 1. It would be good to put it in a protective folder there.
Yeah.
We could come down to my office and we can look through what I got.
Yeah, I brought one just to show you guys. There was a little plastic file thing, so I put all these in
Yeah.
plastic
Yeah.
just to kind of protect them. And my favorite thing is that you can kind of see the progression of like the colorless paper, and then as they progress, you kind of get the laminated and then the colors.
yeah, we've come
And
a
it
long
went-
way.
Yeah, it was, and then it was just okay. We just need a color cover, and then we went from color cover, but now we're promoting paint, so we need a color insert to
Yeah.
show the paint colors. You
Yeah.
know, because color was very expensive. 4 negative before all digital press, it was 4 negatives, and each negative was so much, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
The,
had to color it in for you.
Evil Halfling asked earlier, is that a Dreadmere book? No, that's not a Dreadmere book. That is the ReaperCon program from 20,
Yeah, ReaperCon program.
17, 16 maybe, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere in
it's not a Dreadmere book. It's just the ReaperCon program.
there. Yeah.
And then there's the cowboy one too.
Yeah, that was the number 31, I think. Casket
Yeah,
Works.
from 2015, 2016 maybe. There were some PDFs up on ReaperMini.com at one point, but not so much now. Yeah, Dave, you laid out a lot of those early issues of Casket Works.
The early issues, and then I think you took over
Actually-
somewhere in the middle, right?
I punted. I pushed it off to Ivy, and then to whomever else would take the job. I never
take
laid
it.
out a single issue of Casket Works. I was like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, we'll talk about. I want to talk about this more because looking through them, the layout of them is really good. Like, I mean, like, there's a lot of good jokes and a lot of things on the cover and things like that. So that's my plan to do like Flashback Fridays or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of go through
Yeah.
old stuff.
Some funny stuff. They were fun. They were fun to. Brugless, I did more than just write the forwards. They were fun to put together. I didn't do the layout, but they were fun to work on with other people here and put these things together.
I am going to have to leave. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but we'll catch the Comedy Corner next week. And night, everybody, and stay safe.
All right.
All right, Dave.
See you,
Night,
Dave.
Dave.
Okay. So, right. Okay. You with the Bones 4 jokes. Here we go. Cool. All right. So,
I think I have one more picture. Is that right, Justin?
Yes.
I think so. I can't remember what it was, but we'll find out when I look at it. Oh, yes. When I walked into work this morning, I saw this, and I just wanted to remind everybody that don't forget to send your notes. If you're ordering stuff online, there's a little customer notes section, and a lot of people like to write stuff in there, and we collect them, and we hang them up on our walls, and I thought this one was really funny. He needed a new box for his cat to sit in, so we wanted to make sure we send him a good box for his cat.
Oh,
So. Yeah. But I just wanted to remind everybody. I know everybody here probably knows, but if we have any new people that are going to be ordering from us, make sure you put stuff in the customer notes.
There you go. Our team loves to read those when they're pulling orders.
And I saw some people were like, I write notes all the time and you never respond. Sometimes we get too busy, and so sometimes we can't stop and write and
I
respond.
believe they all get read for sure.
Yeah, for sure they get read, but sometimes we can't, sign every single one because it gets really busy sometimes.
I see. If he paints my note was asking people's favorite X-Men inspired by the
Chippy Kickstarter? Mm.
Which I'm in and I'm staring at. So what's really cool, I just would for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I think running a Kickstarter is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress and all these kinds of things.
Can you put the
But
turkey
it's such a huge project to put together. But when you're actually when you're supporting another Kickstarter that you're really into, it kind of gives you a different perspective from the other side, because you're watching the updates and you're going through the comments and you're sort of beating this Kickstarter up for 3 weeks or however long it is, and it gives you a different kind of perspective on these kind of things. So I'm in the X-Men Kickstarter right now, so again, I'll be checking the comments as soon as we get off here, and I'll see where the number is. And we were about to hit a stretch goal when I came over here, so we're about $10,000 away. But it's just fun to see it from the other side. So I'm with you guys as far as a backer goes. So it's fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So John, upcoming new releases and monthly mini change this Saturday. Oh yeah, we talked about that, the Bugbear.
Oh yeah, the change. Yeah, the bug.
The upcoming new release.
It's May. I don't have any photos for it right now, but
the May new release is going to go live on ReaperMini.com on May the 10th.
10th.
Yeah, the 10th.
May 10th.
Yeah. So it's going to have some of the stuff we've shown you guys in the past. We showed you Savin, whatever, I can't pronounce her name. It was one of Chris Lewis's Friends characters. The Holly Monster and Fern mini.
Oh yeah. We'll
Those
show them
come
a
out
lot
on the
more
10th.
next week too.
Yeah. Those she's painted those. We need to get the image of those painted versions up. Plus the 3 Bones terrain pieces, and then some new Chronoscope stuff. So lots of new stuff coming up on the 10th. Like John said, he'll have pictures on social media. There's previews on the Reaper Mini website, and we'll show more pictures next Thursday. Look at there.
Yeah, I want to talk about this too because this is the Cyclops. It's sculpted by Jason Wiebe, and you can kind of see, we've only ever seen it with its other hand, with the club.
The club hand.
And I wanted to show everybody what it looks like with the little sheep in his
hand.
hand. The sheep hand.
Oh,
So he's either saving or picking up or about to chunk or eat. I don't know. Something.
Yeah. And he's got his necklace on.
Yeah, this one was really satisfying to put apart or put together out of the whole set. I would have to say, it was really nice to.
He's got
to
all
put together.
the goat pelts on his belt.
Mhm.
It's great. Jason did a fantastic job with this, and the pillar club that he's got is also really, really cool. Yeah, he's checking for Greeks. He's looking up all the sheep, looking for Greeks underneath.
I have it in the
Looking
box.
for the Argonauts.
But yeah, we've seen it with the club. I just wanted to show everybody with the.
It's great
sheep.
with the sheep. The sheep is really, really cool.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And then
cool.
I believe this one we've shown off a lot. During the Kickstarter, we had a painted version of this done by Corporea in chat, with the freehand on the back and everything. But this one was also really satisfying to put together. It really clicks in really nicely to the base when I put these together earlier today.
It's kind of a warning. I don't know about a warning, but just sort of a heads up. A lot of these Bones Black pieces, as you guys know, are really, really stiff. They're much less flexible than some of the Bones Classic pieces. The Storm Giantess or the Cloud Giantess, she fits together really well, like John said. But on the Cerberus, did you get it to fit?
A little bit.
The Cerberus one is such a thick chunk of plastic that you may have to actually heat them up in some warm water. You can see the foot on the front there doesn't quite want to go all the way down, but the manufacturer assured us that if you just do the boiling water trick, it doesn't have to be boiling water.
Yeah.
Like hot water.
So this foot right here just has to be forced down into that peg.
Yeah.
And it should be fine.
The other piece that comes to mind, which the manufacturer told me about, was the Magnetar from the fans, the Mammatar. Yeah, that thing. From the fan favorites. It also, the feet have kind of flexed when they pull these things out of the mold, they're warm plastics. They easily want to just from the pulling out, the legs tend to want to bend a little bit. And when they cool in place.
Yeah.
So you may want to warm these up and put them in place, and they'll stay once you get them there.
Yeah, everything else was great in the Greek Odyssey. It's just this one you just need to push the leg down a little bit.
Yeah,
to get into that little peg.
Push it down. It'll be good. Good to go.
We've seen this one a bunch too. Michael Proctor painted this one
Yeah.
famously.
That's one of the ones that people are the most excited about. One of the ones.
Yeah, ram hands. Super
Agravar,
great.
you're right. You could just cut the peg off and have the foot in the air.
You could, like you stepping. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ram fist. Yeah.
And I think that was it. I think that's all the Greek Odyssey expansion. I showed it all off.
Yeah.
This is the last piece.
Good expansion.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes a good merit too.
Are we starting to wrap up here?
Yes, we are. Let's say
right.
that's pretty much everything. So at this point, it's find a raid and
Yeah. Do our giveaways, right?
yeah, yeah. Oh well, yeah. There's that.
By
too.
the way, real quick, people have been asking about the bundles. There's no news on the bundles. So
Airbrush bundles?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're still
there's
waiting for
nothing-
stuff to come in.
There's nothing new. Ed will certainly give you the if he was here tonight, he would tell you there's no news on there.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. They are coming. So just hang in there just a little bit longer. We'll get those ready for you. Matter of fact, let's push him on that, John. Next
Yeah.
week.
Of course.
We'll get him. We'll push him on it to see if we can get it going.
So earlier today we had a show premiere called The Crafty Creative. It was our new Thursday show. It starts at 2 p.m. with Josh Foreman from Breath of Life Development. You'll find out more about him next week, but he's a game developer, and he does a bunch of ZBrush stuff, but he is a terrain maker, so out of XPS foam and things like that. So he was making pillars today. If you guys saw it today, it was actually really fun, really exciting. So our new show starting every Thursday at 2 p.m. Central. If you couldn't check it out, I would come check it out. And I think that's it for that.
Yeah.
So,
I have our 20 winners ready.
20 winners. I'm ready.
Do you want to read them, John?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Ricky Jay-Z, Crows and Bones, Midnight Funk 77, Arrow Wiz 130, Copper Hand, Evil Twin Mason, Static Display, new name. I'm waiting for Justin.
Ariscal 2000.
Oh, sorry. Aries Gal 2000. I don't know how I missed that one. Biscuits and Davy. Tyveris. Gray Mail. I'm K Markey. Ben Musa AU. Avrelina of Darnassus. Arigad. Tuckerman. Or T. Tuckerman. 2000 Caesar. Twisted Oma. Balrog John.
And last but not least,
Joe Canadian 55. So congratulations all winners. Look for the command in chat. One of the mods will put it there. There you go. All the information that you need is in that command that you'll see in chat there that the bot is putting in there. I won something ? Exclamation point at the beginning of that. It tells you all the information you need. I believe this is episode number 120.
120, yeah.
Yeah, ReaperLive 120 is the episode that you need to put in your email. And congratulations, you won a $20 gift card to all the names that I just said. So congratulations, all winners. And then Justin's going to be looking for a raid. And we're out of here.
All right, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us this Thursday. It's
Yep.
been fun. We'll see you tomorrow for Ann in the morning, Reaper Land. And I don't think there's anything tomorrow night.
No.
Nope, I don't think so.
Here.
You ready?
Oh, Reaper Aaron.
What's up, Ron?
Oh, Reaper Errant.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yes, Reaper Errant is
Yeah,
tomorrow
Reaper
night.
Errant tomorrow night. So hang out, come out and watch some D&D tomorrow night. We got Reaper Errant,
All
6
right,
p.m.
we're
Central.
We're going to be rating C. Notbush.
C Not Bush.
All right.
Old C Not.
All right.
C. Not is right.
The first art streamer on Twitch.
Thank you guys very much. Keep being awesome, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Thanks to all the new
Good night, we
people.
love you.
Thanks for
See
hanging
ya.
out.